We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Late model stock cars are going to do a demonstration race out here. And these cars, although four-cylinder and diminutive in size, about two-thirds the size of a Southwest Tour car or a full-body late model, these cars are just as fast on a quarter-mile oval, 13 and low to high 12-second qualifying laps. Unbelievable for a four-cylinder engine. Today's on tap is all the qualifying and heat races. Sit back, get yourself strapped in because it's 1996 and we're going racing right here on Fast Track. Saturday's preliminary events were run under clear and beautiful skies. There were 63 race cars in the pits for qualifying time trials, including 19 dwarf cars, 25 California modifieds, and 19 late model stock cars. This year's Rose Classic marks the first time ever that the fast and tiny cars of the NorCal Dwarf Car Association have competed in the annual event. In fact, this is the first time that they have competed on a paved track. Doug Philpott of Madera, cousin to David Philpott, late model stock car driver of Tracy, set the one-lap standard in his 1,100cc powered racer with a time of 13.58 seconds to pull in the best qualifying time for the dwarf cars. In the California Modifieds, Mark Welch of Orangevale turned in a lap of 13.70 seconds for the fast time. And popular former All-American Speedway champion Billy Clarkson, also of Orangevale, was quickest in the late models with a time of 12.70. Robert Miller, who raced both in the modified and late model division, outdistanced Rockland's Phil Perry, Mike Walker of Citrus Heights, and Billy Clarkson to win the late model trophy dash. Mike Juarez of San Jose won the first seat in the late models, while Tim Bost of Orangevale won the second. Modified heats were won by Robert Miller, Dave Phipps, and Larry Tankersley. The modified trophy dash was won by Mike Hubert. The Fast Track Fast Fours put on their debut as they gave a 10-lap demonstration race, which was sponsored by Rebello Racing, Redline Oil, and Toad Hollow Auto Repair. 3 of the top drivers were on hand. Number 16, Bob Comstock, number 25, Thomas Martin, and number 61, Shannon Brady. The crowd voiced its approval as Brady pulled in the win. Fast Track Fast Fours are California's only televised late model stock car touring series and can be seen in action this year at Lakeport, Stockton 99, Eureka, and Roseville. Stay tuned to Fast Track for dates and details. And we'll be back with more racing action from Saturday night's Rose Classic right after these messages. Robert Miller, you just climbed out of a late model stock car. What did you just climb into and why?
I climbed into a champion chassis because champion chassis makes champions.
1993 Pacific Coast Regional Champion Robert Miller chose the champion chassis. You can too. Call 1-800-304-3322.
Welcome back to Fast Track and the highlights of the 100-lap late model main event, the Rose Classic, brought to you by Walker Lumber and Truss Company of North Highlands.
And we're underway. Allec gets the jump over Olibas as they duck into the corner, and it is Jerry Allec Jr. of Carson City. Trouble for Miller as he's off of turn number 2. He gets squared away but loses some ground in the process. Clarkson strapped up on the high side of the number 2 car as Bost gets by on the inside of car number 35. So we're off and running with this feature here at All-America, the Rose Classic 1996 edition. And the 20-year-old driver up front in the number 510 is Jerry Allec Jr. from Carson City. Leo Olivas settles into second place. Mike Walker is third. Currently, fourth is Miller. Then the 42 car, driven by Phil Perry. Perry chased by Tim Bost. Then comes Billy Clarkson, Mike Juarez. The first half of the Olson racing team, Rusty Olson, Bob Stranwold in the 5 car, Jeff Rogers in the number 85, right on Stranwold's bumper. Then it's Larson's number 7, 9 Hicks, 17 Olson, 25 Wahl, 41 now trying to make a move going down the backstretch, that being Phil Green, but not much room. Parnell follows, and then Lopez in the 02. First 5 laps are complete. 5 laps of 100 are in the book here at Rose Classic, here at All-American Speedway. 60 laps still to go, 40 laps down. Allec coming down the stretch here. little running room now. No one in particular in the group. As we've got the 25 car of Wahl. Now there's Smithhart in the 01. He pitted and came back. Smithhart in the 01 is back to the race. Allec handling everything nicely. He also says this benefits his reflexes because the bump by Olibas. The brakes are on an Allec's car. Olibas is underneath him. There's contact. Allec spun out. Olibas is up in the wall. We've got Olson into it. Here comes Bost into the front spot. Olibas goes into second. Oh, the 11 car of Walker. And we'll have a red flag to stop the action. As we go back to speed, green flag is showing. Jeff Rogers into the number 2 spot as Walker has problems. Walker drops off the pace quickly, and Rogers will snap up the number 2 spot, followed by Parnell in the 80 car. Allec is back to 4th.
At the finish line of the 100-lap main event at the Rose Classic, it was Tim Bost pulling in the victory, followed by Jeff Rogers, Jerry Allec Jr., and Phil Green. Mike Walker in the Walker Lumber Lumina came in 5th. Let's head over to Victory Circle. Tim, how'd you get that 35 car to the front?
Well, it was one of them things that, you know, that opportunity just arose for me there. The car was a little tight tonight, and we had a left front tire going down from some contact earlier on. And out here at Roseville, as tight as this facility is, you just got to take every chance. And when the opportunity arises, you got to take it. And luckily for us tonight, we had the opportunity.
Don't go away. We'll be back in just 90 seconds with tremendous action from the Antioch Speedway.